What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another video, man. Today, I'm going to talk about yesterday's blockbuster trade. You had the Houston Rockets trading James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets, and you also see Houston getting Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum, Carucas, and a bunch of draft picks. You seen the Indiana Pacers getting Karis LeVert. And you seen the Cleveland Cavaliers getting Jared Allen and Torian Prince. I'm gonna just give my thoughts on all that right quick. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me whenever I get a chance to. I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. Wow, man, it finally happened. We knew Harden was going to either end up with the Brooklyn Nets or the Philadelphia 76ers. Word is the Philadelphia 76ers did not want to involve Ben Simmons in this trade. So they made it happen. Basically, the other night after Harden just basically said, this team ain't good and all kind of other nonsense. And, looking at John Wall and Boogie Cousins interviews, it's like they had to get Harden out of there, yo. If they would have kept Harden around there for about another few days, man, John Wall or Boogie Cousins would have swung on him. Yo, I honestly think that, man. So Houston finally got him out of there, man. James Harden did everything he could to get out of there. He gained like 200 pounds. Became a left guard, an NFL left guard. He went to parties with no mask. He did everything he could, man. And then he finally said, you know what? I'm a flat out say this team ain't any good. Like in front of everybody. I don't care who in the locker room on the swing on me, which y'all don't understand. I want to get out of here. And he forced his hand, yo. As far as like what it means for everybody, man, for the Brooklyn Nets, obviously they have now a very, 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 very explosive offense. When you think about Kyrie, if he ever get his act together, Kevin Durant, James Harden, you still got the sharp shooting Joe Harris out there shooting threes. Just with those, like Dinwiddie is probably out for the rest of the year. I'm not quite sure about that or not, but if not this year, then next year, whenever he's healthy, that's another option, that you have as a scorer. So, it makes their offense completely unstoppable, especially on the perimeter, yo. When you look at what it means for the Houston Rockets, you get Victor Oladipo, who is obviously an all-star caliber player, man. Man can sing pretty good, too. But a very all-star caliber player. Kurokas, is a young athletic type of player, man. And Dante Exum is a guy who, came in with a lot of promise, but he's had, in the past injury history. But he's a, solid young piece. And they got a bunch of draft picks, man, but I don't really get too much into the draft picks like that. And what it means for the Cavaliers, they get, a nice up-and-coming big man in Jared Allen, and Torian Prince, Brooklyn is basically should be the favorites to come out of the East, My Miami Heat still in there, though we not as good this year as we was last year. The 76ers, Bucks, those teams particularly are going to, Boston are going to be the ones probably battling, for the East. Houston, they kind of in a rebuilding mode. They may try to get like an 8 seed or something like that in the West, but I think they're more so of a rebuilding team right about now. Indiana does get a nice player in Karis LeVert, for a guy in Victor Oladipo that most likely wasn't going to be there. So I think that's a nice little plus for Indiana. And like I said, Cleveland get a nice couple of young pieces. Brooklyn should be the favorite, to come out the East, though it's not going to be easy as people think. As great as they're going to be offensively, they will have some issues defensively on the perimeter. Kyrie Irving doesn't guard. James Harden doesn't guard. Joe Harris doesn't guard like that. And Durant, they probably gonna use him more guarding power forwards, because of his length. But you know, when he's guarding those type of power forwards, they could easily just body him up. So with Brooklyn, you know, obviously they gotta outscore people. Now, can they outscore people? Absolutely. Like, but it looked like it's a Brooklyn LA Lakers finals, barring anything catastrophic happening. And Brooklyn should be able to score on them, but I don't know if they'll be able to handle the Lakers, you know, size. You know, the size of a LeBron, the size of an Anthony Davis. You know, they got DeAndre Jordan over there. You know, he still could play a little bit of defense, you know, though he's not the player he once used to be. But overall, this should make Brooklyn, you know, the favorites in the East, man. Shout out to them getting the player they really wanted. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Miami Heat and NBA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.